Oh yeah. Hello everyone. Happy Sunday to all. And today we're going to be doing a Supersoaker run. Just to double check here, once Wardrums comes up here. I assume the incentive has been met or not for EM4. That will change one setting before the run starts. So I have to know that before I begin. Either way, quick rundown of this category. If you may remember, last winter I did Dash Only. That's one of our category extension. This is one of the other. It's called Supersoaker. This category requires you to use the aspect of Lucifer, the hidden aspect of the rail, and it requires you to use Poseidon's keepsake, as Lucifer is basically a laser gun. Hold on, let me just go ahead and turn it on a little bit.
You're too slow!
Oh, yes, I'm very slow. Hello, Wardrums, welcome. How are we looking on the incentive, by the way?
That is a good question. Let me just open my amazing iPad here.
Lovely,
real
lovely.
quick. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Depending on if it has been met or not, we will be running on either 22 heats or 15 heat. 15 heats is the standard amount of heats that you do for speedrunning. You want tight deadline, that you don't have survival rooms in Tartarus, because they use time.
I completely forgot the password for the iPad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
Terrible.
Oh, it's on the back. That's smart.
Wow.
I actually saw it, and then I didn't realize what it actually was. There we go.
Oh,
okay.
Don't show it.
I think it will be. I think it will be fine.
I'm not looking.
There we go.
Ah,
perfect.
lovely.
Okay, and let's see where we are with the incentive. We did unfortunately not meet it, but
that's okay.
Yeah.
All
there
right.
are plenty of other incentives that we
have
get
some
money
dog
for.
petting to do,
and we have a lot of dog petting, and we'll get to that later.
Well, without further ado, then let's begin. Again. All right. Let's see if this works. So when Sag starts moving, we start the time. 3, 2, 1, go. And let's see. Hey, let's go. So yes, you have to choose Poseidon's attack. And the reason for that is obvious. As you can see, it now becomes a big, massive beam of splishy, splashy fun time, also known as water. So this category is a little bit less restrictive than Dash Only, where you could only dash. I see I've messed up one of my controls. I forgot to turn on... There we go. Lovely. And in Dash Only, you are only allowed to dash. Here, you are allowed to use any of the attacks. You are, however, a little bit limited with your hammer options. So you have these hammers of Daedalus that empower your abilities in some way. And for Supersoaker, you're only allowed to take the attack options if offered. So these are all attack options. So I will pick Piercing Fire, because that one... Ooh. Looks like we got some donations. Do you have any that you can read there, Wardrums?
I definitely do. We have $100 coming in from Llama Pajamas, saying, OckE, congrats on raising money for a great cause. I hope you're having a super time and soaking in all the fun. #Shoals. Keep being good at the game. Yes, you are. Don't play Echo Form on a dazed. And most importantly, pet that dog. Love your llama.
Thanks, baby. Llama Pajamas is my girlfriend. She's making a couple of references to things that I have made mistakes in the past. Because did you know, if you play Echoform in Slay the Spire on a status card, it still plays a status card twice. So it's completely wasted. But it's okay. Anyway, back to Hades, because that's the game we're playing. So we just got Artemis, which is lovely, because that is one of the 3 gods that I consider the main gods for Supersoaker. The first one is obviously Poseidon, because we force Poseidon into Tartarus. The second one is Zeus, because when it comes to Supersoaker, you want to try to get Sea Storm. Alright, there we go. I think I missed the Meg. Oh, almost salvaged it. Sea Storm is a duo boon between Poseidon and Zeus, which makes it so that every time you knock an enemy away, they will take a jolt of lightning damage, which is very good if your attack literally just knocks people away with every hit. And you have a lightning-fast laser beam of water. So I will be looking to try to get Sea Storm as quickly as I can. And if I don't get it, it's okay. Let's see, we will not take the random bag there. We'll just take the special... Do we have any more donations coming in, War Drums?
We do indeed.
See?
We have $80.42 from Kamikaze28 saying cheers to all Hoopy Fruits making this event possible. Honk if you know where your towel is. They put that towards the Hades Extreme Measure 4, which unfortunately did not get met, but they also got a Goosebird shirt.
Lovely.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
And we also have $35 from Anonymous, who put that towards the Super Princess Peach cosplay incentive.
That's lovely. Right, so we have a slight issue here. You see, in Hades, you can only naturally get 4 gods to occur, and we've already filled our god pool in Tartarus, but unfortunately, Zeus is not among those gods. So we're going to have to do something after the... Where is the last? Oh, down here. The pests are very sneaky. They don't really attack you directly. They run to a unmakeable settle. This is a do a boon we don't like. It's okay. Right, let's see here. We'll do this, and we'll do that. So now we're entering our first boss fight, the Furies. Let's see which Fury we get, because they have different attacks depending which one it is. Okay, it's Electo. So Electo is one of the faster ones, but she is also one of the deadlier ones. So I'm going to try to be a little bit careful here. There we go. And once we're done with this fight, we get a little bit of a reprieve. So after that, we can look into any donations that came in. Also, I stood in a trap. I'm pretty good at that. Right, so there we go. Okay, that's Electo down. Can you see any donations, Wardrums? Thank you very much.
We don't have any new ones, but I
lovely.
just want to remind people towards to go and donate towards some of the amazing targets that we do have. We, for example, have the Princess Peach cosplay that we just had somebody donate towards, and we always love cosplays, right?
Yeah. Cosplays.
Cosplays are amazing.
Yeah. So now that we had 4 gods, I had to do another thing to make sure that Zeus comes up. We can force more gods using their keepsakes. But of course that dilutes our god pool, so it becomes less likely that we will see Zeus or Poseidon. So we're just going to hope that we see them, because it's a roguelike, so it's RNG involved. No manipulations here. We are not playing seeded. Even though I didn't show a death, so technically this isn't leaderboard legal, but it's okay. So these are fun. They jump around a lot. Unfortunately, since I didn't get the secondary boon of Poseidon that's called Racer Shoals, which like makes them take damage as they move, they just kind of keep jumping. We're gonna go for rarity up here at the storeroom in Asphodel, where we have Eurydice and Orpheus, because we want to try to get the dual moon and rarity. Oh, lovely. Here's Thanatos. This is basically a big time waste. So while we're in this room, I'm going to go over some of the lore behind this Supersoaker category extension. So, of course, when we started playing Hades, we didn't really have any idea what would become a category or not. So we had 2 runners, I believe it's JDN and Risk13. They decided, you know what, we're going to challenge each other in who can get the best time with Lucifer using Poseidon's attack. And let's just say this, Poseidon's attack is not very strong. So it's not very fast times, but it's definitely a lot of fun because of all the possibilities. So thanks to that little rivalry, we now have this wonderful category extension. And JDN is still the world record holder in that. It's some incredible times. All right, lovely, we get the shop.
Steady now.
So, in the shop, if I see Poseidon, I would take it, otherwise I won't take anything. All right. Okay, so this is the Barge of Death. This is one of the slower mid-bosses in Hades, because like the other mid-bosses in Asphodel are just bosses that spawn instantly, whereas this one is 3 waves of basically armored regular enemies, which makes them a little bit more tougher, but it's fairly safe, so it's pretty good for a marathon, even though you lose a little bit of time. But one thing that is a little bit sad is since I don't have any secondary boons, I don't really get the full power of the Supersoaker here. What you want to do is essentially have either Breaking Wave or Racer Shoals, and then just push them around into the walls of the barge, and essentially make them take a metric buttload of damage. But still, pretty quick mini-boss. And you can dash through that gate, by the way. It's kind of swag. All right, we'll take Zoo's Call, because we need a core in order to unlock the Sea Storm here. So now we'll see what we get here. This room is a bit tricky, because enemies can spawn a little bit here and there, because it's a massive room. I believe we call it the triple donut room, because there's 3 holes here that look like donuts. So that's some fun little trivia for you about Hades speedrun. Right, so now that we have the call, we can call upon Zeus to essentially smite our enemies with lightning, which is very strong. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to try for a regular boon. Let's see what we get. So now we're heading up into the second boss of the run, which is Lerny. All right, Rod is good. I am a big fan of Lightning Rod, and I would like that. Thank you. So Lightning Rod essentially makes it... we have cast stones, like that's what I've been throwing away, basically those small little white globes from Athena. And when they get dropped, when you have the Lightning Rod boon, they essentially just spread lightning around themselves, hitting the enemies. It's a very nice passive source of damage. So you see here by this this little head of Lerny, it just had almost died when I got to it because of the lightning rod damage. And another thing to keep in mind when it comes to Lucifer, a fun little trivia is Lucifer does not have a dash strike. So you are not able to get the dash boon from Artemis because her boon modifies the damage of your dash strike. However, Lucifer does not have that. So it's kind of fun. If you spam your special and you just go ahead and move, you can see how Zagreus is kind of weirdly swapping around. That's because he doesn't have a dash strike animation. So that's something fun to know. All right, let's see here. We already have Rod, so we're just going to go for safety here. We don't need anything special. Well, we would like Sea Storm or any other secondaries. But again, since we have a rarity charge, we can still hope for it. Also, if anyone was curious why that rune looked different, that's because we use Extreme Meshes 2. And Extreme Meshes 2 for Lerny modifies the rune, which makes the heads spawn closer to one another, making them much easier to AoE down. That's the only reason why we use that type of heat in Hades speedrunning. So we always use Extreme Meshes 2. Sure, the room is filled with lava and it's a little bit more dangerous, but the heads being closer to each other is simply far more valuable. Let's see. Yes, Jolted is lovely. It is one of the things that we really want. So I'm going for Marathon Safety. Otherwise, I would have taken Hermes, but I'd like to stay alive for this run. So I will simply pick some more health. Of course, this is probably not as relevant now that we didn't meet the EM4 incentive, because I should be pretty safe on regular Hades fight, but with EM4, it's really risky. So, you know, there's no misfortune that doesn't bring some fortune with it. Also, a fun fact, I'm one of the few runners in Hades, as you can probably see, who uses mouse and keyboard. The majority of the runners, they use controllers. Hello, Asterius. This is the slowest mid-boss in Elysium because you have the text box before that you start. So I'm just going to throw my cast into the wall here so that they can start dishing out the lightning rod damage. But another fun trivia about when it comes to mouse and keyboard and controllers, Lucifer is seen as being slightly easier to play with mouse and keyboard just because of the way you can aim your special. This is a lot harder to aim it on controller. We're going to roll a little bit just to see if we can get Sea Storm. Ah, lovely. Can you see any donations there, Wardrums?
Yes, we do have a $25 donation from Lily.
Thanks for this.
With a very simple little message saying, OckE, Speedy Boy. Putting that towards the Super Princess Peach cosplay target. And on that note, I also want to highlight that we have a mini-game speedrun showcase for that same game that we would also like to meet, because more games is just more fun.
Yeah, more games, more fun, more money for Make-A-Witch. Make a wish, not a witch. That's a Chenso Club.
Yeah, that's different.
It's a wonderful charity, and I'm very proud to be able to support Make-A-Wish International at the event. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about earlier. There is actually one runner who's like, we consider him one of the rail masters because he's really good at using the rail. His name is Wimmick, and he has gotten to essentially, during like LoLs, like in the Lerny fight where the heads are spawning, he will aim his specials with mouse and keyboard just because it's easier compared to being on a controller. So that's like something that I find really cute. Also, you might have seen that we got both quote-unquote natural skip rooms in Elysium. We had both Patroclus, which is very fast and gives us a boon, which replenishes our health after every room. Very thankful when I'm eating these chariots, because they are eating me alive. And then we got a fountain room. So we are actually at the end of the biome already. It's very nice. Let's see. Fine. Hey! We're gonna do the boss fight here, and we have our bull returning with Theseus, his companion. So now we have a duo boon called Lightning Phalanx, which makes it so that our cast bounces between these two, which is a lot of fun. And we also got really lucky because the cast, they also instantly dropped out, which means that we can get some really nice lightning rod value. Also, they're dead now. There we go. So now, oh, of course, it's a speed run, but we have to greet our friendly shade, because you see everyone here supports Asterius and Theseus, but that shade, he's our friend. So we like him, and we say thank you for supporting us as we beat the ever-living crap out of those two. Right, so now we are heading into Styx, the penultimate biome of the game. Here we have a set of 5 tunnels, and we can get the sack that we need to feed servers to pass towards the final fight in any of these 5, at earliest a second. I hear some sound alerts, so do we have any donations, Morons?
Yes, we do. We have a $5.69 coming in from Cousin saying, I'm gonna try my best. I am a Dane, but this is in Swedish. Mycket bra dag i Quality Hotel View, Malmö, Sweden. Sorry.
No. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
Was that all he wrote?
Yeah, that was it. And then we have also a $25 donation coming in from Minnie saying, hey, OckE, glad to see you running again at ESA. Good luck, hard. Less than great. And they also put that towards the mini-game speedrun showcase that I mentioned before.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Right.
And I also want to take the moment to mention that we have a reward that you can also just get for $10, which is that we, by the end of the run, gonna pet some dogs. And we are already having quite a few dog pets, I can tell you, but we want more. We want to pet that dog.
Yeah, we do. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get our sack at the end of this Styx tunnel. This is the earliest we can get it. So we're gonna just look into what might come next. These are actually quite like slow rooms in general speedruns, but they're very nice for speedrun. Oh, it's a 2-sack, which is the fastest we can get. We're gonna be very, very ahead of time. But I will still go ahead and buy some extra stuff in the shop. Mirage Shot is lovely, it's lovely and fun. Can we get, all right, Blinding Flash is lovely as well. So, now we have the final fight of the game. With a 5-sack, we would have been here about 4 to 5 minutes later, which is why we have the estimate we have, because in a roguelike like Hades, there's a lot of RNG involved that can make your run basically slower.
Got here as quickly as I could.
So now that we don't have EM4, I will simply use my summon at the very start of the fight. With EM4, I save it, but I don't need to essentially get a panic button, get out of jail free card here. So one fun thing to know about Hades, especially like for safety, we have something called empty dashes, because you see, like my iframes are kind of tied to my dash animation, but in a different way. So essentially, when I dash and attack, my iframes are lost earlier. But when I don't attack during a dash, I keep my iframes for far longer. So you see, if I had attacked there, I would have taken a hit, but I didn't. Also, you can see that I have a text that says resisted every time that I get hit. That's because I'm using the Acorn of Eurydice, which is a keepsake that allows me to take 5 hits. Oh, that was that was a big waste of a call, unfortunately, but still, we're on to the final phase of the run. There we go, lovely. So in EM4, his moveset is a lot deadlier, and he throws his spear around a lot. So EM2 is just a lot safer, so we can just take it easy, do a couple of calls, and basically just chill. So while he's doing, okay, that's an interesting moveset. I have one more right now. I will start to take damage if I get hit, but he's almost dead, and we can go ahead and hug our dad. We can't do this on EM4 because he pushes us away. The EM4, he's a little bit more distant. All right, so that's the run itself done, but we're not gonna do time yet, for we have some pats to do.
We sure are. And before we get those pats in, we have a few donations that I want to read
Lovely,
out.
go ahead.
We have a $20 donations from Mr. Bacanudo. That's hard to pronounce apparently. Saying good luck, lucky, sorry. May Tony not pay you a visit and pet that dog. Putting that towards pet that dog, of course. We have $25 from the biggest gymmers, saying the assistant regional mods of the world stand behind you. Then we have $10 from Blood School, saying shout out to all the nice people and the shades in Hades Speedrun in Discord, Hog. And lastly, we have $30 from Kenora, saying yo, good luck, OckE. Glad I managed. I caught the end. Wishing you the best on that dad fight, and that clearly went well. But honestly, how many times can we pet that dog? #Shoals. And in the end, we ended up with 28 dog pets. So 28 dog pets.
Wow,
so let's
wonderful.
pet that dog.
Let's start. All right. Can you guys help me keep track?
We
Both
need
you in the room
we
and
need to count. Everybody in the room count with us, so we can
All right.
pet that dog the correct amount of time.
Let's start.
You had enough to eat lately, haven't you, boy?
So Cerberus is a very good boy, but we can only pet his leftmost head, because the other ones will eat our hand, and we don't want that. So while we're doing this...
That's one.
Yes, and now we're on to the
That's
second.
on two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to give some shout-outs. So first off, I, of course, want to shout out the incredible Hades Speedrun community. And without them, I wouldn't be here. And without them, I don't know. I mean, without them, I would still be single. So shout-outs to Llama Pajamas, my lovely girlfriend. And I can't wait for you to come here on ESA Summer and visit all of the wonderful people at the event. It's truly just so enjoyable, so much fun.
Pets here, boy.
Yeah, I can only second that. It is such a lovely event.
Yes.
Both the stuff that you see here on stream, but also the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and just at the venue in general.
Yeah. And of course, even if you're here at ESA Winter, shout out to every one of you. It's been wonderful so far.
Certainly in order here.
Oh, let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there.
He seems to like it.
Oh, yeah. I've been wanting to pet Cerberus for this long for quite a while, so I'm very happy we managed to get 28 pets total.
Yeah, that was amazing. And with those donations, we actually made it past $9,000 in total, which is just
Yo, let's go!
Keep counting, guys. Keep counting.
Yes, because I've lost count long ago.
I think that's 9, 10. I lost count as well.
See? We're almost halfway there. Wonderful.
We need to get all the way to 28.
Yeah.
11. Yeah.
And as for Hades, in speedrunning, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. Like we have single runs like this one. We have multi-runs where you do several runs at a time. And we also have high heat runs where you try to clear a high heat as quickly as possible. There are leaderboards for 32, 40, and 50 heat. So there's like a lot of stuff to do in Hades. And that's just exemplified by the fact that I have 555 verified runs on the leaderboard. Some of them are obsolete now, but I am definitely the nightmare of the verifiers. Sorry about that, Kenora. Kenora is one of the verifiers for the Hades team. And Zyruvius, of course.
That's for the greatest boy.
All right, while we are heading, we just got a last-minute donation, which says it's $20 from Kenora, saying, "We can't end on a measly 28. Make it an even 30. Let's go. Pet that dog." Hashtag Schultz, and of course, 2 more pets for the dog.
We will continue.
Better talking to you, boy.
Cerberus has probably never felt this loved. Let's go. I mean, he's surrounded by his lovely bowl of bones, his toy ball, and his lovely teddy bear plush. And of course, I made sure to upgrade so he has a nice, comfy mat. It's funny, if we kept getting donations, this would have been like longer than the run itself because we got really good RNG.
I think we can, like, if people keep donating, we're gonna keep on petting that dog. So like,
Yeah,
keep it going, guys. We're
He's
like,
keeping it
still
going.
have a little bit of time to get a few more dog pets in.
Always feel better talking to you, boy.
Oh,
I'm so glad we have the audience
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
I had no idea how far we were.
I have lost count long.
Apparently 21. 22.
Okay. Like, someone's trying to make me pet him more than what people have paid for.
Stop it. You're throwing us off.
We're trying to count here. Don't make me start counting on my own. Yay.
24. 6 more.
Yeah. Let's go.
Unless.
Unless.
You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
Of course, I'd like to do a final shout out to all the restreamers. And all the restreams, especially the German restream who has a fellow Hades runner commentating it. I hope you all had a lovely time.
More pets? More pets.
Yeah, the restreamers are really doing an amazing job.
Yes, it's so good to have them there and bring the marathon to make it more accessible to people who might not be as fluent in English as another languages.
Exactly.
Right, 2 left then. This was the original stopping point, but we got some more donations.
I mean, old father's nice to you.
No, that's too early.
29.
There we go. All right. And now a big shout out for number 30 coming
Final
up.
one.
And 30!
30! Yay.
Let's go!
Pat that down.
Yeah! And with that, we have completed the run.
Amazing.
So thank you everyone for watching. Please enjoy the rest of the marathon. And if you're in the venue, feel free to say hello. I'm a very social person, as Tonis, another runner, has told me. So I can't lie there. But yes, thank you for watching and goodbye.
And thank you so much for that showcase and the dog pets. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, so comfy.
We're not gonna go anywhere, but I'm gonna send you over to the amazing Nordic, who is gonna prepare you for something absolutely insane. Because we got a train simulator run coming in, and you're gonna learn more about it. But I can just tell you, it's gonna be hectic, and you do not want to miss any of it.
No.
So I'm gonna send you over.